Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's gratitude and affirmation practice. Thank you so much for being here. Look at this amazing tree. I'm trying to hold my hand up. Oh my gosh. Let me just turn you guys around. Look at this thing. It is massive. Here, we're going to walk up to it. The phone is where my face is, okay? So we're going to walk up to it, and you're going to see just how massive this tree is. Ready? All right, so still at face level, I'm looking up. Amazing. So cool. So I found this tree. I mean, it just kind of, so awesome. It just kind of keeps going. It's sad that it was burned, but it's, still lively. It's still aware of what's going on. Number one, gratitude. As always, we are out in nature. We're just going to go this way. So, golf course. But I'm following, so I've been walking around this lake. And there's a path around the lake. So that's what we're going to follow. People fish in the lake. I don't know what lake, but nature. Number two. Okay, so hopefully I posted the videos last night. Did I? I think I did. And I think I posted them incredibly late. Here's the thing. Okay, so my day yesterday, which I think you heard some of these in my video yesterday. The Airbnb situation, and then, hanging out with my family. So, aside from that, where I last left you was at that park. So, from the park, I got another funny story for you guys, too. So, number two, grateful I've gotten outside and hiking. I mean, look at this tree. Still, but grateful I've gotten outside. I greatly enjoy nature. And so after that, I drove immediately to the post office to pick up my mail. Well, I ended up, so I thought that you could go into the post office on the weekends. And none of the doors were opening, but I tried a side door and that opened. And so I'm in there grabbing my mail. There's another lady that comes in after me. And I go to walk out, and the door will not open. So, yep. I got locked into the post office. So, I guess the number 3, gratitude. Grateful I was able to get out. Oh, look, geese. This is the Canadian goose. So, it's kind of chilly today. So, the lady and I, so there was one lady that I flagged down and she just gave up and didn't want to walk around to the door. And then there was another lady that the lady inside, she flagged down, and man, appreciate her. We're going to go back this way because we can actually go close to the lake. Appreciate her because she let us out. Number 4. So after I got let out of the post office, ended up going to pick up my stuff and then pick up my business mail. So did that. Which, of course, I don't usually get a whole lot of mail for that. Anyways, did that. Also went to Walmart to see if they have a rear windshield wiper replacement. Didn't find one, so we're still gonna have to take care of that at some point this week. Oh, look at that. I bet you that has to be a wasp nest. And my phone's not really, let's see. Oh. I do not think that is definitely not a squirrel nest. But usually you can tell the difference between a wasp and a bee nest, because a wasp nest is very paper-like, I could be wrong about that, but that really just kind of looks like it. I don't know. So, I'm going to have to replace my rear windshield wiper, but hey, it's all good. At least was trying to check things off. What are we on? 5? We'll just do 4. So 4, right after that, had a late lunch with my brother and sister-in-law. We had a great time. We were there for about 2 hours, hanging out, catching up, and just enjoying each other's company and cooking up food. That was really nice. Then after that, number 6, grateful. My drive was not too bad yesterday. So, drove about 8 hours. Oh, no. Riding was the day before, but number 6, grateful I got to talk to David a little bit about one of the horses. Hopefully something that I said was helpful and, results in finding the right direction. 5, 6 for the day. Here we go. Got a nice lake view right on top of this water. And there's another path. I'm going to go up these stone stairs because they look fun. Very mystical. Entering into whatever you want to enter into. Stick almost got me. And we'll curve around. So, 6. Alright, so on my drive yesterday, because I did leave a little bit later, Steven messaged me and he was like, so, where are you? We have thunderstorms in the area. The tornado sirens are going off. And I'm like, oh gosh. And as he's messaging me, in the distance, I see super bright thunder. Or lightning, should I say. I was like, oh boy, I'm about to drive into it. Also, we're going to put a number 7 as grateful. I caught up with John, my aunt, Jose, and who am I missing? There's somebody else I feel like I called. I don't know. Well, but at least got to catch up with them. So I see this storm. Number 8. I am so thankful and grateful that I made it through that. That was one of the most, it is not the most intense rainstorm that I've driven through. But what really weirded me out is people were actually stopping under the underpasses. Like, I got an alert on my phone that was like, tornado watch, get out, get underneath the overpasses if you're driving. And there was some wind and, there was a decent amount of rain. But my God, I have never seen, I didn't get it on video, but I have never seen lightning like that. It ran parallel to the ground and it was across my entire line of sight over the road. And boy, I was in the car, but boy, did I feel that energy. And at that point, I'm just like, oh God, like, just trying to gauge like what I should do. But I just monitor the situation. Oh, look, ducks. So super grateful I made it out of that. Look at a little butt wiggle. And they're preening themselves. Super cute. But that was that was my night last night. Also, just so thankful for my car, that I have a safe car, that we're not dealing with that tire situation, and beautiful. So, look at all of this. I wonder how close I can get. Oh my God, they're actually walking towards me. Look at that. So the male is on the right, with a green head, and the female is on the left, brown, and then she should have, it's like some purple on the wing. Look how cute they look. Look at this adorableness. Oh my god, and a squirrel? What is this? So, very grateful I got here safe, and does he not have, can he not quack? I've never seen that. I hope he's not choking. I don't know enough about ducks. Does he have the hiccups? Can ducks get hiccups? I don't know. I hope he's okay. Look at the squirrel in the back. So, the lake. And by the time I got here, just got my stuff together. I think that's when I posted the videos that I had taken from earlier in the day. Because, it was just one thing after another. It was a very jam-packed, active weekend. Super grateful I got everything done that I wanted to do, and then here we are. So 9, oh my gosh. I slept so good last night. The bed is so comfortable. Oh. And 10, actually we're going to go do a few more because, 10 for the day. Love talking with Steven. I had like a 2-hour conversation around, like life paths and healing and, kind of where he sees himself going and like my life experiences. It was a great and beautiful conversation. I love when you meet someone else who, is on their own life journey and you can just authentically talk about it. So, and then, what was that, number 9, 10, 11, so, grateful I had time to get groceries this morning, keeping up with the theme of just breakfast and lunch, being something simple. Oh, this is my favorite part, all these beautiful trees. And then on top of that, and there's a little robin, it's flying around, it's probably a young one, I don't know. Oh, these birds are some of my favorite. No! Where'd it go? Oh, can you see that blackbird? They're some of my favorites. Look at its wing. Oh, isn't that just so cool? It's a red-winged blackbird. But after work, I went and I grabbed some dinner, and I had a Wagyu burger and a meatball, or a kangaroo meatball. First time trying kangaroo. I have to say, out of all the stuff I've tried, it doesn't really taste like much. It is a little bit sweeter. Ooh, look at this. Look, we're just teeming with ducks and geese and... Well, it was good to try something new. And now we're here. Back to our number one gratitude. I have to say though, geese, don't ever mess with a goose. It will tear you up. Especially if they have babies. They know no fear. They will try and take down cars. Right there. So those are my gratitudes for the day. Message of the day. So I was having a conversation yesterday, and I think it's important to understand, how we've been talking about polarity and, neutrality, and I'm trying to think of some of the other themes that we've been talking about. Good versus bad, and how one can't really exist without the other. Well, your body is a system, and your discernment and your gut feelings, your intuition, that's its guide, that's its compass. And so we can have a system that's not 100% calibrated, right? What is it going to do? All right, cool. If you chill there, I'll chill here. And so the thing about not having a system that's fully calibrated is it will give you an overcorrection of what you do or don't want. And a lot of times we build up the I don't want portion of the system, and we don't get as detailed or in depth about what we do want. Let me give you a couple of examples. Someone goes, oh my gosh, if I could just win the lottery, my problems would be solved. And then you start asking questions like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Like, yeah, that'd be cool if that happens. But what would you do if you won $1 million? And like, oh, usually the typical answer is like, oh, I wouldn't work again. Or sometimes they have one specific thing. But then it's like, oh, okay, so like, how does your day-to-day look like? And I might have to move because this goose is coming up the hill. Excuse you. That is far enough, good sir. You're good. I'm just gonna chill here. We'll see how much closer it decides to come. So anyways, but we don't take enough time to define what we do want. And so then we get into this unknown where we don't have an answer. So if we don't have an answer, that means our system doesn't have an answer. So how can we possibly calibrate for the things that we say we do want? Another example, you want a car, but you aren't sure what, or you don't take the time to define it, versus someone who's like, I want a 92 Lumina with brick red paint color and etc., etc. I want the seats to be this way. And then another example I can give is in relationships, right? You want a relationship, and you might have some of those things defined. Excuse you, am I like near something important to you? No. Thank you. There we go. So we know what we probably don't want, right? Like we're in a relationship and then we go, I didn't like that experience. Or maybe we really love something about the experience. Or we say, oh, I want someone who's kind. That's where most of us stop, is we define one thing and then we fail to actually identify what that means to us. So, okay, so you want someone who's kind. We understand generally what that means, but what does it look like for someone to be kind to you? What does it feel like when someone's kind to you? What are there specific situations where it would make you feel even better to get that kindness, what are the parameters that you can give your system? One of the things that I like doing with myself is if I see something that I like, instead of always looking for the things that I don't like and being like, dang it, like finding that again, I have started over the last probably year and a half to say, ooh, look, evidence. Yes, I like that. I want more of that. And I've stopped giving it things of what I don't like. Quick acknowledgement is fine. Like, yep, I already know that's not for me. But I spend so much more time now in things that I do like, because guess what happens? When you recalibrate your system and you actually balance it out and you give it the other end of the equation, if you already know what you like, do you really need to spend time identifying what you don't? No, you're having fun interacting with the things you do like. Our bodies are very intuitive. You just have to give it the right data. So that's the message of the day. And now affirmation time. Number 1, as always, I'm divinely guided and supported. I can ask for help whenever I need it. And I, with gratitude, humbly ask for help today. Number 2, I love myself deeply, fully, and completely. Number 3, I'm a person that everything works out for easily, effortlessly, quickly, in my highest favor, and for the good of all. Number 4, I'm a person of importance and I matter to me. And everything in life reflects the never-ending, unfathomable value, importance, and me mattering. Number 6, sleep is my divine practice. Deep, refreshing, peaceful, healing, soul refreshing, energetically giving sleep is available to me each and every night. I claim it tonight and every night. Number 7, all my deepest desires come to me easily, effortlessly, quickly, and stay. And I'm always aligned with divine timing and with my highest good and what is healthy for me. 7, what a beautiful, amazing day to be alive. Let's claim the day, our accomplishments, what we want the day to be, how we want to feel, and what we want to experience, and appreciate the fact that we are powerful co-creators of this present reality. 8, I think I'm on 8. I'm not going to stress. Everything's worked out for my ultimate good. I have infinite possibilities, and I actively choose what is the most exciting, most fulfilling, most loving, nourishing, healthy, healing, and joyful choice. Number 9, I have unfathomable value. I am worthy, and I interact with all I deeply desire. 10 for the day. I allow myself to be unburdened. I allow myself to be healed and healthy. And I allow myself to exist in a state of complete abundance as my natural state. I do not question it. And I do not interact with anything that is not complete and total abundance. Or should I say, like, I don't bring that into my life anymore. That is all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our peaceful walk around the lake and our beautiful guardian tree on the other side. But I love you guys. What are you grateful for? What are you affirming? How are you doing? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys. Love you. Bye.